I can see your things.
Gotta make sure those channels are unmuted.
Okay, how about now? There we go. There we go. Hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Thursday night, and thank you for joining us on this week's episode of Darkness Over New Orleans. My name is Dylan, and I'm an anxious mess tonight, so we're gonna have a grand old time. All right, we have a special guest with us later tonight, which we will introduce to you. We don't know who they're gonna be playing. Go figure. But hey, it's gonna be a good time all the same. Let us go around. We're gonna go from left to right and see what happens. Starting first with Christian.
Hey everybody, hey, what's up? Hi. Hey. I'm not stressed or mad or angry or upset or peeved. Don't you look at me like that, you special guest, you. Hey everybody, hi. My name's Christian, aka Fluffy Goomba. Here on Twitch. You can find me here several days, several games, several wonderful people. You also find me on Sundays on Total Party Kiss, Strategy Theologian. We're doing a special thing. One shot, two shot, three shot, four shot. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I'm excited for it. We're playing. Some of us are playing Titan God Champions. It's gonna be great. I can't wait for it. And I'm playing Maximilian Washington, Gangrel leader of this wonderful coterie. Both our pronouns are he.
And next we have Robin.
Hello, everyone. I am Robin the God. I will be playing the not Nosferatu, Zemitzi, Ambrose Windsor tonight. Daddies.
No
And
pronouns or anything?
Atlas, you guys can. Oh, you do have some pronouns. They're still she, her.
She, her, bitch. As you like.
Whatever you like.
All right.
Thaddeus Atlas, I will be playing your resident Tremere, Aubrey Valentine. My pronouns are he, him. You can find me here every week, same time, same place. Tonight we'll be exploring my new bachelor pad. Did he leave me the car?
We'll find out.
He didn't take it.
He didn't take it. He took what's her face's car.
You got the hoopty.
Yeah.
I don't think I have the strength to foot pedal the way he does.
You think a Flintstone car?
The Flintstone car.
Yeah, but
I can't even make fun of it. He said it's mine. I don't.
All right, and
I want to keep in the visor. I want a picture of him, and it's just.
And my name is Dylan. My pronouns are he, they. You can find me here. You can find me all over the internet. Roll for Dylan, number 4 in there. Hey, we got something special to show you. So without any further ado, we're going to sink our fangs into this week's episode of Darkness Over New Orleans. Well done, Robin. Brava. Another wonderful, well done video. Fantastic. Makes me feel good in my tushy.
You know.
You gotta bear with us. We are all seeing that for the first time, and that
That was
is.
fucking sick.
I know we were talking about
I
Celeste.
got a little lazy,
that
but
video.
I did it like within 24 hours. I had to do that video.
was really
Smash the
good.
shit out of it. It's
It was
awesome.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
When last we left off, our coterie had gone over to Kiernan's apartment. I need to compose myself. Hold on.
We're all dealing with it, sir.
Okay. The coterie had gone to Kiernan's apartment after having a hunt for the ghouls that were left over in the manor of the prince, which is now Prince Felicity. You had all learned that sorry. My brain just turned off for a second.
Happens to the best.
During the hunt, Kieran had taken upon himself to try and get the ghouls out of the blood bond and bring them back to their mortal self, and coherent of what had been going on. I think there were about 10 ghouls that were reverted back to their mortal self, which you all and Kieran piled into his car, drove to different locations to drop these ghouls off, these humans once again, to their specific locations, and then head over to Kieran's place to decompress and figure out what the next steps were. Within a few moments of getting to the apartment, there was a knock on the door, which Kieran answered to find out that it was his sire, Imogen. Letting her in, they had a deep discussion about what had happened, what transpired, and what the next steps were going to be. Imogen was leaving town immediately, and she invited Kieran to come with. Of course, Kieran accepted the offer, went to his parents' house, collected his mom and dad and their dog, William, Bill, and they started heading off. For all intents and purposes, we're not going to let the conversation that was had between Imogen and Kieran to have been shared completely with the party, besides that they need to go, a few hints here and there. But the notion of the harvester, that information would not have been heard. I do believe that Kieran did say that the harvester was after him, though, so we'll leave that in there. So that little tidbit of information you guys do have. We're gonna start up tonight, right there in Kieran's old apartment, as he and Imogen shut the door behind them as they are leaving. So we're picking up right from there. Players, the stage is yours.
Wow, what a dick move. Ugh.
Ambrose is unusually quiet, walking around the apartment. He isn't stealing anything this time, but I think this is the first time he's actually gotten a good look at the paintings or actually cared to stop and look at them as if walking through a gallery. And
Okay.
he's silently doing that.
Okay, you see that there are a lot of paintings of places that Kieran used to enjoy. His school, a bar with the image of Jack is there with him. His home, places his family used to frequent in the summers. A picture of Imogen, and there's multiple self-portraits, each one a bit different, a bit darker, a bit less human, while he's trying to understand the new unlife that he's in.
The picture of Imogen, he'll grab and turn around to face the wall.
Okay.
It's the pettiest shit. I think Max is he's still sitting where he was, and I think the air is real thick with sadness and loneliness for all of us, and I think Max is just like, so do you have things that you need to move in here? Because we could start doing that now. I mean, it's early enough, I think. If you need
I
to.
didn't. It turns out I don't actually own things.
Hmm.
Can't relate.
Well, I guess I guess you're adopting a new wardrobe. I'm sure he didn't take all his clothes.
You can see Aubrey's made his way back from the room where he's taken off a coat hook, a large, oversized flannel that doesn't quite fit him. He takes a brief moment, he gives it a smell, and it smells like fresh laundry, and he just dumps it back onto the floor, and he opts to climb behind the couch where Kieran has taken off one of his shirts because he's been sleeping on the couch, and he pulls out a flannel and he puts it on, gives it a gentle sniff, and then wraps himself in this oversized flannel that could almost be a small fleece blanket, and sits on the couch, somberly, just kind of like staring off into the middle distance.
Ambrose will come around right where his knees are and crouch right between, kind of like pushing them apart a little bit. And he's looking up at him like looking at a specimen. He tilts his head to the side a little bit. You'll need to get used to this, Aubrey.
I don't think I'm ever gonna fit this. Look at the size of his arms.
Sweet boy.
He's worn out the fabric. He's huge.
Yes.
He's not dead.
Well, he can't have this one back. It's mine now, so I fit it nicely, and
I'm sure he would have given it to you.
he probably would have.
Yeah.
Aubrey, you're going to need to get used to this. You're going to need to get used to people taking things from you, having nothing, and having no one. Do you understand me?
Can't have nothing. I can't have nothing. I'll never have nothing again.
Keep that enthusiasm. And he stands up and he cups Aubrey's face and then pulls back away. All right, well,
You get my meaning, don't you?
don't count on it. Perhaps I won't be here one day. Max will probably not be here one day. You will probably be all alone one day with nothing. When you think you have nothing, just know something can be taken from you even when you have nothing. Just don't give up.
I have a lot to live for.
What was that?
That's a battery.
Oh, I thought Dylan rolled something.
No,
No.
That was a battery that fell off my table.
Fear just spiked through me.
Yeah.
Did Aubrey tell us about anything that's going on yet with his mother? Or did he even mention her yet?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Some things are meant to be played close to the chest.
Correct. Yeah, that was not
That was
mentioned
not
to the
an
party at
interaction
all.
we've had yet. Yeah.
This place is cozy, I guess. If you all wanted to stay the night anytime, I have a standing Thursday nights available now, and
Well, sleepovers aren't really my thing,
You guys
But
have turned down a lot of our invitations.
I have. This is true. That was out of consideration. I mean, that's kind of your time with Kenan. But
But did he give you the invitation with the glitter? And I worked so hard on my puffy lettuce.
oh yeah, I did get those invitations. I made sure not to open them because I hate glitter personally. It just it gets
I bought the
everywhere.
really tiny pieces.
Like
My little ones were covered in glitter
yeah,
and confetti.
True
oh,
vampires, just sometimes they sparkle.
If you put something through my door, my little ones will get it and
also
eat
if
it.
you leave another confetti popper, people will can think they are being attacked. That is a thing that happened. So thank you for that. I had to deal with that a whole afternoon. Children were scared. They didn't know what was happening.
I don't read sarcasm that well, so what I'm taking away from this is it was a great joy and you want more glitter.
No, it was is opposite. Like I'm cool with like bubble letters and things like that, but like confetti blasters and glitter bombs, please don't. Please. This is the one time I will beg you for anything.
I can
Please.
stick with the puffy unicorn stickers. They are
Yeah, sure.
delightful.
Should we talk about a few things?
Sure. What do we want to talk about?
Well, Max, you are now what? Primogen, head of Gangrels. Is that what's going on now that your messiah is the sheriff?
I'm one of them, I guess. I
Your
hadn't.
sheriff will not be this Primogen. You will probably have to take that place.
That is
going to
true.
No, I was hosting royalty.
Mm. And you can see when you say hosting royalty, Max is like kind of shivers at that, like, no, gross. And he's
Gross.
just gross. No, he's just like, I gotta.
Our home is hardly prepared, Kidden. Let us. And he looks around and he's like, I mean, I should set something up. Maybe he has something in the fridge.
Maybe.
Aubrey, we also have to talk about you, your music, a possible masquerade breach. You know what would happen to you. What? Well,
I'm not a musician. Anymore.
you'll always be a musician. Don't be a fool.
I mean, was your contract terminated?
Yes, I am a starving artist.
Oh, I mean, starving artists thrive in Nolan, so that'll be fine. Play a few bars. Play at the what's the club that we fought at?
That underneath that was the Peekaboo Cafe.
Yeah,
Peekaboo
play at the
Theater,
Peekaboo
excuse me.
Cafe. Get merch there. Remember we were talking about merch there?
Oh, maybe we could do like a double shirt, the Peekaboo Theater featuring Aubrey Valentine.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Mm.
Aubrey, I've actually had a little bit of experience with managers and how not to be. So, if you need some managerial work done for you, a little money, I don't mean to kick
Offering
my own
to be
tail.
my manager?
Did you burn down the museum because your manager?
Oh no! That was this old, really old Setite ministry individual who wanted to take what was mine. Anyway, he killed a few of my schlotka, and I was upset. He broke some of my things and tried to break my coterie member, and I broke his things.
Okay.
It was just, listen, it wasn't the entire museum. It was just the ancient Egyptian artifact. That was it.
Oh, all right, because we do have to. And speaking of talking, we do have to talk about that.
Oh, no, we don't, honestly.
Yeah, we do.
What's there to talk about?
Let's. Okay.
Looking through the fridge. What about the baby?
It wasn't a baby. It was like a 3-year-old, and I was in a frenzy, and I'd just gotten out of the tub. Okay, no, it sounds really weird when you say it like that. Okay, well, I was human.
You don't want to say that. I don't know what to tell you, Amber.
Listen, I was human one moment,
Mhm.
and then I was getting my neck chomped. I
Mhm.
woke up at the bottom of a tub, and then I got out, and then I wandered through the streets of New York. I didn't know
That's
what I
impressive.
was. I was
Okay.
hungry, understandably, and I went into a frenzy. But it was in the middle of Times Square, and children's heartbeats are very quick. So naturally, one such as ourselves are. I was drawn to it, and I was hungry, and so it just went black. And then war,
Mm.
in fact. Uh, and then I woke up, and then it's fine. I didn't kill this individual. Yes.
But what about the police thing?
Oh, that's a long story. Well, you see, Devora, who was my nanny, and my sire,
Mhm. The one that's
people,
currently looking for you as part of a game. The one that like showed up as an eyeball on your face. That Devora.
Devora, yes. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
well, listen. Um, I wasn't going back to Windsor Entertainment,
Gotcha.
obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I was not going back into the public eye, obviously.
Right.
And so she was impersonating me, who everybody believed to be dead.
Right.
I just saw her on the big screen in Times Square and my father, and I was like, my identity's being stolen. That's rubbish. And yeah, I went into a little bit of a tizzy. And so after I burned down part of the museum,
Mm-hmm. Right.
understandably,
Mm-hmm.
um, there was police who came. And so I thought, oh, it was clever of me. I was like, hey, I am Ambrose Windsor, and you can find me at this address at Windsor Entertainment. So I really thought, oh, I'm going to get her good, that Devora, and I'm going to, um, tell them exactly where she is. But obviously that didn't work. I thought maybe they'd be a shootout, but I was underestimating my opponent, and that really wasn't a good idea. Actually, it was quite stupid now that I actually think about it. That I'm saying it out loud.
Mm.
I it oh yeah, I am dumb. Um oh
Don't talk bad about my
oh
friend! Aubrey yells from the other room where he's rummaging through dressers.
I think Max has just had the most like plain dumbfounded look as Ambrose has just been rattling on for the past minute.
listen, the thing is, if she can hear you, if she knows your voice, if she can
Mhm.
see you, she
Right.
can take on your voice and your identity.
Right.
So if we ever stumble across her again, which we won't, it's fine, everything's fine. Oh no, actually she probably do know about you, doesn't she? Oh well, you are fine.
Again, if the eyeball on your face means anything, then yes, she knows exactly who we are and what we sound like.
don't I don't
He
think that
emerges from the bedroom wearing just a long, oversized wife beater with that flannel tied around his waist, trying to
are you
look as tough and gallant as he can. He's like, really, I keep more of a low profile, so I'm not sure how she would know about me.
Thaddeus, are you poo bearing it right now?
Oh yes,
Oh,
a
good.
shirt cocking it.
oh
Oh my
you're Donald
god!
Ducking it.
Oh my god!
Do you
Uh,
think the ducky pants are somewhere in here?
No, he took them. He made sure to
Oh,
pack those.
Those are
We watched him
important.
take them.
I guess it's back into the old leather chaps. Ugh.
yeah,
Wow!
hard to
Wow!
concentrate in here
Hey,
all the time.
Robin,
But
real quickly, hold on one second. Robin, you're not in the captions.
oh no!
Why am I not in the
I
captions?
don't know. Did you click on the link?
I'm trying to, buddy. Hold
No worries,
on.
my friend. No worries. I just looked over and I realized that there is one person missing.
He's so big, it's like these straps are almost
You
suspenders.
look like a kid trying on their father's clothes. It's crazy. But I appreciate you keep putting on pants. I do appreciate that. I'm sure Kenan would have appreciated that as well. And we can go shopping if you need boxers and shirts. If you're gonna do the oversized clothing aesthetic, I'm cool with that.
It's like you're saying I'm not pulling this off. Fine, I'm putting my own clothes on. And he throws that off. He's wearing just a flannel around his waist now and wanders off into the room to get dressed again.
Oh my god. Like, hey,
Uh,
I swear to God, if I'm looking in this mirror and an eyeball pops out of my forehead, I'm fucking out of here.
Wait, yeah, I get that. Oh, you're
Right,
gonna
that's
have
okay.
to.
Don't worry about it. We'll get it later.
You're just
Don't
gonna
worry
call
about
it. You're gonna have to make friends with your landlady now.
Should I? Well, now I need to get dressed.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Maybe not now.
Give me a sec. Hold on.
What?
Mute tab. All right, we good?
You tab.
Most of the people in my life that are working for me, they're awake 24 hours a day. I don't see the problem.
Well, no one's technically working for you anymore. Technically.
She's the lord of my land. She manages my land.
Yeah, at her pace.
And all of this is mine.
When you pay rent.
Speaking of which, speaking of yours, whatever happened to that Victoria bitch?
We're glossing over this paying rent thing.
Mm.
I'm not
You're
sure.
gonna have to
I'm
get a
going
job.
So about Victoria.
Yes, the harlot, the hussy.
Let's deal with the one problem at a time.
Mm.
This rent thing seems like too big of a thing to tackle in one evening.
Oh boy.
Let's deal with the manageable things. I
Mhm.
don't even have a resume. Like, who goes to the resume maker? I don't even know one.
A maker of resumes.
I found Victoria's name on the back of a business card.
Oh.
Okay, so what does she do for you exactly? Give you blood?
What doesn't she do?
Excuse me.
I mean, she doesn't manage the land.
Oh, she just okay. Noted. She rose the top of my list, Victoria.
What
I
list?
don't like the idea of you with any lists.
This is bad for you. I don't think lists should be in your prerogative.
I'm almost
Play.
impressed that they have a list. You'd think that they would be crossing off names.
Like,
Well,
They would
post-it
never
notes.
get to a list. They'd just be dealing with shit.
Yeah. Well, this might be a 10-year-old list, so we don't know like what this is.
Do you think if I pay her extra, she will manage the land?
Victoria,
Oh, yes.
you have to get money to pay them.
It's money.
the
It's
hell
like
is
the
this?
root of everything.
Why'd that pop up?
Everything comes back to money.
Mm-hmm. Capitalist society.
It's crazy how people they don't just do things because, like, I'm a nice person
Mhm.
and maybe they should do things. Nah, you get where I'm going with this.
Right. Anyway, what did Victoria do for you? Is the question that was asked and avoided, but then we're gonna ask it again.
You are a better detective than she might be.
Mm.
She handles my affairs as they come and go. She looks after things for me. You know, she's like a Guy Friday.
Wow, that's a reference. And has she found anything out recently? I mean, she was looking for. We know that she was looking for your mom, right? Out of character?
She's looking after someone close to me, and she's taking good care of her. And I do have to, I think,
So
secure payment.
she
if
found
things
them?
go- Yes.
Oh
You
shit!
found your mother? Your mother was found.
You're taking this well.
No, I'm ecstatic.
That's
This
amazing.
is something.
Yeah, that's great.
So where is she? When are we going to meet her? Where are we going to keep her? Where should we? Whoa! Oh, she's a human, isn't she too? What if? Oh, Aubrey, this is wonderful. Don't you understand? This is a wonderful opportunity. You could take her to the prince, and you could embrace your mother.
Wow.
Aubrey, this is wonderful.
She's not.
Oh.
You know,
She's not what?
I'm not a rock star anymore.
So?
Yes, you are.
I'm not anything. I'm not.
No.
A mother does not. A mother doesn't care. Don't you understand? Mothers don't care. You are a rock star. You found her.
I'm not anything anymore. I can't go to her. I can't take care of her anymore.
What nonsense is this? What do you mean you can't take care of her anymore? What's wrong with you? You've been given an opportunity. You have your mother here. What are you going to do? Keep her in a little room? Feed her, water her, like a little plant?
I don't do any of those things. I don't have anything anymore.
Aubrey, I have
I-
such money. You
I'm
don't
not
understand. I can
anything
give you
anymore.
money.
What will she think?
Holy shit, my son is around.
And Ambrose grabs Aubrey by the collar and pulls him real close.
That was enough. She never would have left.
What do you mean she wouldn't have left?
What do you think I mean?
What, did she just abandon you? Is she that kind of mother that abandons her children?
Don't say abandoned.
Then what?
You can't understand how hard it is to raise a child when you have priorities. She just had
And Ambrose
more.
really shakes you. You don't understand a goddamn thing. Why? Explain yourself.
Explain what?
What do you mean priorities? What are you talking about? What, is she a druggie? Huh? A drunk?
She had places to be. She can't be watching after a kid all the time. Do you realize what it looks like trying to be someone and you have a child all the time following you around? You wouldn't understand. You've never had someone holding you back. And now I'll just be holding her back all over again.
Ah,
I can't go to her with my pockets turned out. The way she left me, nothing. How can I go to her and tell her her son is still nothing?
did she abandon you, Aubrey? For her dream? Did she
No.
prioritize a dream over you?
Stop saying she abandoned me.
It's what she did. Man.
That's easy to say when you have someone in your life looking after you because you are something.
For the first
Max,
14, 15 years of my life, I had nobody, man.
And now you have someone because you
Luckily, yes.
See how that works? You're something and you have someone.
I'm something because I'm something. I'm not something because someone made me something. You're more than just the money you made from being a rock star. You are a rock star. You are a musician. You are creative. You are more than a one piece. You are more than the loss.
Wish I could see what you see.
Is that what she truly prioritized? Herself, her career, over a child?
She was a wonderful mother when she was there.
Yes, my mother was wonderful when she was there too.
So you understand.
No, I don't. Because if my mother could remember me, she would have never done something like this.
Bully
No,
for you.
I thought, no, embrace. No, I'm not going to say the nasty things that are on my mind. So she was more like, I need you to paint me a picture. She more like my father, Warlock. Do you know who Warlock Windsor is? Oh, he'd make Harvey Weinstein look like an angel. He'd make Epstein look like an angel. Was she like that?
My mother was a wonderful woman.
You keep saying that, and yet she abandoned you, a child.
If you're drowning, you can't save you and a weight around your neck.
You are
She
not
just
a weight.
removed the weight.
You are not in a weight, Aubrey.
I don't hate her for that.
You should.
And what has hate ever gotten anyone?
Not a burden. You're precious. Anyone who can't see that deserves to have their skin peeled off. And I'm thinking about it. I
For the
really
first time,
am.
I actually agree with Ambrose on something. If a mother abandons you, and this is what she did, she abandoned you. If your love came at a cost of her freedom, she didn't love you. She tolerated you. And I know that's harsh to say, but that's the truth. And yes, hate gets you nowhere, but it's okay to hate someone. Because then that's the start of healing and forgiving them for what they did.
There's nothing to forgive. I don't blame her for anything.
Fine, you love her. Then now what?
No, nothing.
It's got to be something. You can't just leave it at that.
I'm not of any use to her. She won't want to see me. What would be the point?
You don't know that. You can't read her mind. You don't know how she's grown. You don't know how she's changed.
You're not a tool. You're not a burden. You're not something that could be used. Love your mother if you wish. Fine. Appreciate her struggles. It's fine. But you are not a thing. You are not property, just as I told Kenan. You're not a tool to be used, and you are precious. You're precious to me. Perhaps I am out of line. I often am. I'm not gentle. But you are. You are good, Aubrey. You see the best in people. You don't say cruel words to people. You're good.
I see the best.
Perhaps I'm biased, because I see that goodness.
We're not our mistakes. I would never hold you against. Everything that you've done means nothing to me, because it's made you the person you are today. And Max, I'm sure you carry with it your burdens as well. But I can't see the value in bringing nothing to my mother's front door and saying, here it is, just to be left one more time, because I'm not enough to keep her there.
If she leaves you again after meeting you, it's her loss, not yours.
I don't want to open the door.
You have to at some point, buddy.
I was ready. I was ready.
Sometimes you can't be prepared. Sometimes you just gotta do it raw.
Aubrey looks out the window where his billboard is being currently plastered over. Maybe it's best if we just let each other go. Maybe it's just my turn.
We do have to let go of mortal ties eventually. But perhaps we don't right now. We could pay her a visit. We could tell her about you. Yes, we could pay her a visit.
You would want to come with me.
Yeah, of course. That's not something you do alone.
I'd want to support you.
I'm not going for her, I'm going for you.
And make an impression. I'll be your biggest fan. I am your biggest fan.
And I have to reel Ambrose in just in case they try to do something, so I'll be there regardless.
The people's champ and Ambrose, you're more than enough just the way you are.
I'll change my face so I won't scare her.
Who could be scared of you? Aubrey, like, there's these beautiful flowers that are appearing around the image of Ambrose in this moment. Like,
like some fucking or on a high school shit. This is fucking anime vignette.
Everybody else hears discordant melodies playing. He's just,
It's like the sound of the piano from Mario 64 banging as it chases you.
in a moment in his heart, it's almost like he has more than he's ever had when he was a rock star. It's almost like it's better than any billboard. The thing that makes him not feel alone isn't a billboard or fans, or playing a rock show where people are clamoring for his attention. He doesn't feel alone because the people in his room mean the world to him. Everybody in this room is the greatest value he's ever had. He's not broke, and he's not missing anything. He traded it all for the most important things in his life, and if he gets to bring that to his mother's front door and they really want to come with him, it's like he's presenting her with a dragon's hoard of gold, and he lets a smile slip. I can call Victoria and find out where she is.
And I think Max like walks up to Aubrey, and like he sees him looking at the billboard. He's just like, I know what it's like to think you've lost your sense of self. I lost my chance to be a world champion years ago. And when I did lose that chance, I didn't know what to do with myself. I hated the fact that I had these skills and I could no longer use them anymore. I thought, and he points to the billboard, I thought it was nothing. I thought it was going to be a pasted over memory. But then I look at the blank pots and I learned that that's just another canvas to paint on. We're going to use artist metaphors. And looked at all that new potential.
No, it wasn't the medals that blew me away. It was the way the men in the gym, when people look up to you. It was the way the people around you carry themselves a little higher when you're in the room. You're a symbol for everyone around you. That's what I love about you. I admire it and I want that. And you're the world champ to them. And I think that carries so much more. Don't you ever sell yourself short.
I feel like you should be saying those words to yourself. You're still a musician. You still have your fingers. You still have your voice. Just because the audience is low, it doesn't mean you're still not embracing and influencing people. Just going to be on a smaller stage, starting again. But a different path.
Kind of like not being on stage.
Mm.
Having
Really?
this conversation, it reminds me that I wasn't doing it for me.
Mm.
And I feel like I've gotten most the thing I've wanted my entire life. And I didn't get it from singing.
Mm.
So then, what do you want to do with the rest of your life?
Aubrey's like eyes shift to the pillow fort that's built in the corner. Well, I'm sure we can think of some things.
I'ma open a jumping castle.
Right now, I'm all set for any adventure with you. And whatever that means.
Well, how about this? I'll find myself a nice suit, get myself dolled up for you, and I could pretend to be your manager.
This is more for you than it is for me. I do like when you play pretend.
You just like to dress up.
You cut me to the quick. I would never put you in that kind of position. But I could think of a couple other positions if you're available later.
I can leave.
No, here's the thing. Like, there's more than enough room in the fort. I'm going to call Victoria. I'm just going to call Victoria.
You call Victoria. Go do that.
You know, Max, there was one point in my life that I was exactly like him.
Exactly like him. Wow.
Exactly like him.
Wow.
Everything that came out of my mouth was worse. Worse.
I mean, you've
Everything that
evolved
went
past
into your
that.
mouth was probably not as good either. I'm making a phone call.
Now.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
Thaddeus, the phone call does not get picked up.
Oh shit.
Maybe she's busy. That's fine. I just shoot her a text. Call me when you're free.
It doesn't even get read. If you're staring and look at it for a few minutes, like nothing happens, so it's not read.
That's not the least bit troubling. I'm just gonna pretend my chest didn't get tight. And
All right.
vampires can't have heart attacks, right? That's probably fine.
Well, let's in your new little hoopty and we can swing around.
Well, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, if you're gonna get in my hoopty, you do have to wipe your feet. It's a very nice
Oh.
car.
Oh,
There's
it's a
rules to
rule?
it now.
New rules. Okay.
We are cherishing the memory of a brilliant vehicle.
Yeah.
It's a
It smells
classic.
like pennies.
Do you know how to drive?
All classic cars smell like pennies.
I do not know. Do I look like no, darling.
I was really
I'll never
hoping one
see
of you were
myself
going to
out.
drive.
God damn it! I'll drive. God.
Okay. Remember, it shakes if we go over 35. So
I know how to drive a
It
car.
does.
It's not a.
this is a classic. Do you have?
It's
you
not a
ever driven
Rubik's
classic?
Cube.
Roll to see if it's a Rubik's cube or not.
A 2012 classic.
2012 classic.
That was a great year for this model of car.
Weren't you born that year?
That's why it's a great year. Everything
Wow.
made that year is just the best.
It's just classic.
They opened up a Waffle House that year. I go out of my way to eat there.
All
wow.
classic cars smell like pennies.
Classic cars smell like pennies. This is a rule.
Sorry, that was funny, Blue.
It's aged well. So has this joke. This joke has aged very well.
It's good. It's a good joke. It's solid. It doesn't end. Never ends.
Man.
So where are we off to?
I mean, what's the last known address to the?
I
know
didn't
about.
get one.
You didn't get one.
You don't know
Correct.
exactly where your mother.
Okay.
Oh, so we all know where all of our mothers are at all times.
No.
Yes, of course.
Technically, no, because I don't
It's
know.
10 o'clock.
who my
Do you know where
parents
your
are,
mother
so-
is?
No. I mean, I don't know where my mother or father are. So
Even if the people who
Sure.
buried their mothers in the graveyards here in New Orleans probably had trouble finding them again.
Wait a minute,
shit,
Max,
hey,
I
that's
don't know
great.
your plan.
Mister.
no, I'm an orphan.
Like you lived in an orphanage?
Yeah,
I've seen Annie.
well, a couple orphanages. I have two.
What musicals did you guys sing?
I've seen a couple, but yes, I am an orphan. A couple orphanages. I was kind of a problem kid growing up.
I don't believe that.
You know, but
You were probably the straight A student.
no,
He got in trouble for defending
Oh,
others,
boy.
and he
No.
maybe he hit a kid too hard.
no. I've got a GED and a couple of arrests on my record. So
You have a GED?
yeah,
Oh, one day I'm going to get myself a GED.
GED it's a solid certificate. I've been to juvie a few times, jail a couple times.
I've never even had a license.
No, why?
Yeah, so
You
But
are
I-
very accomplished in this group. Look at you.
yeah. I mean, it's good to have lucky to have a mentor that can kick your ass every time you don't do good. So
We're practically living amongst royalty, educated scholar.
please no, don't
Like-
stop it. Oh, I'm gonna put a kibosh on that.
I like
right
it
now.
more because you don't enjoy it.
You bastard, you son of a bitch, get in the goddamn hoopty.
Okay, fine. King me.
Fuck.
All right. So are we going outside to get in the hoopty?
I mean, if we're gonna go driving, to just drive and
Yeah,
enjoy.
like, do you guys have an
the
intended destination? Like, after
I
all
mean,
of that,
what-
do you
where's
just
the
kinda
last
get into
time-
drive? Like Kristen said, is it a joyride now?
Is it
Are
is it
you-
drug? Because like, do we have an address of any kind of anywhere that? Damn, and you know, you called when they called them. Did it ring a few times and call, or did it just cut?
It rang a few times and did not
Okay.
get picked up.
Don't you have like a GPS location on your phones or something?
Not on Every phone. What is this? What is this? What is this?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is what I used to do to my servants when I was younger. Like, get on with it. Do it. Just
Is it
Does
strange?
this
I
look
knew
like this
exactly
has
what
GPS
they
attached to it? It doesn't want to slam
sorry.
the
I'm
hood.
sorry. It's deeper. You can figure it out. You are savvy, and you know.
You have a GED.
Wow.
You have a GED. Analyze.
I never thought that would come back to haunt me. I mean,
This
keep
was probably on
contacting
the
me.
GED test.
You probably need to get gas for this thing. I don't know how. I'm probably gonna have to fix this thing up. Jesus Christ!
It doesn't take gas. You put your feet in the and you just
I'm not
yabba dabba doo.
I'm not Flintstone in this car around. If I'm gonna be the one driving this car, I'm gonna take care of this car.
Does it take premium?
No,
It's kind
I
of
assume it will explode if it gets a taste of premium.
It morphs into something completely different.
Amber
Melts.
sinks down, like where the feet are. So he like sinks all the way down, so he can't be seen, and he's gonna rearrange his face to be presentable and not a scary Nosferatu when we meet his mother. So
if and when we met him, we're just driving
I
around.
noticed you're changing, but we're mostly just driving around.
You're just driving around, just in case we get stopped.
Up the
Driving
island
a dangerous
on-
weapon around.
So where are you guys? Like, you're literally just driving around the city. You have no intended location
Until we get contact from Victoria. I mean, I don't have a destination in mind. I'm probably gonna just get gas, drive.
So let's stop at the gas station then. Let's stop there.
Like,
It's one of those 7-Elevens that have a gas station attached to it, so it's got a convenience store on the inside. You have your regular stragglers that are hanging out in front with their big gulps. Excuse me. And when your car pulls up, and who's getting out? Is it just Max getting out for the pumping the gas?
Definitely getting out. I'm gonna learn about this pumping gas stuff.
hey,
Green means go. I like the green one.
Amber's looking over his shoulder. Oh, the nozzle goes in the hole.
that's Do I have to teach you guys about cars in general?
Unleaded gas. How is that different from leaded?
Oh my god!
I think there's lead in it.
You're not supposed to eat lead paint.
It's like having two kids ask you every question.
Are we there
that
yet?
Pops in their head, and Max is just like, "This is the orphanage all over again."
Look, they have a squeegee over here for cleaning your car.
Don't put it down.
The car gets dirtier.
Gets dirty. Exactly.
Oh, this isn't working at all.
You keep contacting Victoria, and you're gonna learn how to drive about cars. And
I most certainly will not.
You will. Come here. Come here.
Ambrose,
No,
what do
the
you look like
common
right now?
things. I don't care for it.
What do you look for right now? What do you look like right now?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, looks like no, he doesn't look Chanel. He just It's not his face. Oh.
Hated that. What the hell is that?
Handsome face with a strong jaw.
Mm-hmm.
Has blonde hair. He's very handsome with a long, narrow nose and blue eyes. And it's not somebody he's worn around you before.
Mm-hmm.
He has a very strong jaw, and he's a little bit taller than what Ambrose was.
Mm-hmm. Max is just like I guess he hasn't turned around to see it yet, and he turns around. He's like, "Okay, you," and he grabs him by the jaw, like grabs him like this. He's like, "You, you're gonna learn about how this car works."
I wasn't bred for this. I wasn't made for this. I don't know.
I wasn't bred for this?
What? Are you gonna learn?
People
Steps.
You're gonna learn tonight.
You're gonna learn. Come on.
Very well. Very well.
And he's gonna take Ambrose.
You grab them by the crimson chin.
by the crimson chin, and like he takes him into the convenience store to pay for the gas, show him how that works, and then go back outside and give him the nozzle.
You have paper money. That's funny.
Yeah.
While this interaction is happening, while you're going into the convenience store and coming back out, one of the stragglers who's hanging out there with the big gulp goes, "Hey, I know you," and he points at you, Max.
Mm.
Yeah,
You know me.
yeah. I won $500 on you a few weeks ago.
Congratulations.
No, congratulations to you. That guy was huge.
He's big. He's a biggin.
It was more than just a big one. That guy had his own orbital pull to him.
He did. I was pulled in several times.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna have a broken neck halfway through that fight.
I broke some things. That's for sure. I broke a few ribs.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Well, hey, listen. I just want to shake your hand if I can. I appreciate you making me some money. Hopefully, I'll make some more off you. All right?
Hey, man, maybe. Can I get an inside check on this guy?
Yeah, go for it.
I love fans. I don't love you.
Do you like big fanny boats?
That's 5 successes.
Yep, he's genuinely happy that you made him some money.
Cool.
He knows you pretty much just from the underground rings.
Hey, cool.
He doesn't even know that you own your own gym. He just knows you for making fight money.
Hey, man. I don't know when my next fight will be, but if you're there, hopefully I can make you some more money. And he like shakes his hand genuinely.
Hey, all right. My name's Teddy. I hope to see you around there, Max.
Nice to meet you, Ted.
All right.
Teddy, appreciate you.
Yeah.
And in case, come on, we're gonna use paper money to pay for gasoline. He makes fun of him.
That's poor.
Look at Ambrose using paper money.
Rich bitches. Don't worry, you are next. Next time we have to fill up. No, wait, no. Next time you're gonna help me with the engine. And then he walks in.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You guys are gonna get a fucking lesson. I'm not gonna be the only one to take care of this car.
Victoria, pick up. He's trying to kill me.
This is all our baby. You're all gonna take care of it.
Are you called again?
Oh, yes.
It does not pick up again. Once again, goes to voicemail.
Victoria? This isn't a game. Called me.
Does not get read.
Oh, I'm going to leave her on red.
Oh,
You'll get him.
Oh, dangerous. Oh.
That'll show her. You'll be the one trying to make calls to me. I won't answer them.
Take that.
No, that's rude. I would answer them. What kind of person doesn't answer a call? Why do I even have a phone?
Okay. Oh, whoa, what is that?
I'm so scared for you.
Walking into the 7-Eleven. Bing bong! Whoa.
Oh, you came.
We've got to get one of those. Then we'll know who's coming and going.
So,
On this end, can I go now? Let Aubrey pay with the money.
He's literally handing. Take the money. It's not gonna poison you.
It touches you, you will surely die.
And he goes up to the counter. If I have paper
regular
money.
regular on pump 3.
the guy behind the counter goes, "Congratulations, you have paper money."
How much does one pay for what we did? The filling up thing.
Are you on the drugs?
No, he's
I
just
most
rich.
certainly am not anymore.
No, he's just rich and bougie.
Interesting thing about paper
one
money.
of
Did you know
these-
how a lot of it has interacted with cocaine?
Both of them are bougie.
And strippers.
Yeah, and he just puts the whole pile down and puts it underneath the glass. There's probably glass,
yeah,
right?
it's definitely one of those security.
Yeah.
It's very hard to
And he
slip
looks
it into
outside,
his shirt.
sees
for a tip.
the 2012 Ford He goes,
that one?
classic. All right.
Classic.
That's gonna be $35 to fill up. And he takes the wad that you gave him, looks at it, and just like takes the appropriate amount and just shoves the entire wad back to you. Goes, you might want to teach pretty boy over here.
I have many
paper
lesson
money.
plans thought about that I didn't think I'd have to. So thank you for cooperating. I appreciate you.
It's a job.
Mm.
Just like, puts his finger against the glass. You don't flirt with this face. This is my face.
And you see him reach underneath the counter and goes, go ahead, keep talking.
Don't. It's
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, Max, here, take your wad.
Give him more of the papers.
Why?
Come on,
wait a
you-
minute. Why does it smell like cigarettes and booze? Here, take it. Something
You-
else.
Like you've turned down things that smell like cigarettes and booze.
I used to smell like
I
cigarettes.
don't know if this was a mistake or not. To himself, and he's like, "All right, children, back outside."
Look at this. Well, let me.
Hey, so how much for one of those?
For what?
When you open the door,
For the automatic door?
we should get those
Where
for
would
the
you like to
car.
put this automatic door?
On all the doors.
Are you talking about the automatic door or like the little indicator that the doors are open?
Oh, the indicator.
Or the indicator? That's not. I don't actually know the pricing, but it can't be too expensive.
Give them your wad.
I'm not paying. I'm not gonna.
Sir, he would like to give you his wad.
That's.
I'm not
God
into
No,
damn.
that stuff
grab
anymore,
Aubrey by
okay?
his-
Please.
Anymore? Okay. We learned a lot about the community. Just takes them both outside. And he's just like, okay. And he's just like, oh, this is a lot. And he's just like, okay. You try again. And he points to Ambrose again. Second part. You gotta pump the gas in the
Oh,
car.
there's more to this?
Mm-hmm. It's not just not automatic. Come on now.
I don't
The
care
gas.
for this.
You don't
Fine.
have to care. You have to
Fine.
do it though.
Help me then. What do I do? Put your
Alright.
hands on mine and guide me.
Okay. You see where the where the nozzle is? See
Yes.
this? That goes here, and he points to the gas. I forgot. I'm blanking out on car part names. Oh no.
It's the gas hole.
It's the gas hole. And you just slide it in there. Yep. mhm.
You put it in the
Why are you
gas
holding
hole.
it like that? It's
I'm trying to hold it steady so we can go in.
Oh, you don't. What? What?
There. All
And-
right.
Okay. Okay.
He's
Now,
squatting down next to the car just like this.
so the guy
Are
watching
you like
us.
Gollum right now? Just like
Yes. like squatting next to the car like this.
Is
My
the
views
guy
are much
watching us?
larger
Is the
than
guy watching
normal
us at the
emeralds,
counter?
so they're very big.
He's the guy, and he's just like, okay, now you need to pull the trigger that's on the pump handle.
Oh, I don't triggers and me don't really we don't go.
He just puts
I have a lot of trauma with triggers.
He just guides your hand to the trigger and just pulls it. And
Oh,
holds it there.
I feel something coming out.
Yeah, it's
yep,
called
it's
gas.
you fill up the gas tank.
Yeah.
You learned a new skill today.
You learn skills,
Chopper
both.
boy. Victoria.
Oh my god. Who knew this was the relaxation episode?
They would
I'm
look so good in a
terrified.
jumpsuit, like one of those dirty oil-covered ones.
Aubrey, while you are calling, you get a different call from an unknown number.
Oh fuck.
Well, all right. Swipe. Aubrey's phone. Aubrey speaking.
It's Victoria. I had to ditch the other phone. It was broken.
Victoria. What do you mean broken?
Where are you?
At a gas and go.
Interesting. Is there a location that we can meet where we're
Anywhere.
safe? Somewhere safe.
I cover the phone real quick. Do you think that I could bring her back to Cannon's?
What's up? What's up? Is that Victoria?
Victoria, yes.
We need somewhere safe.
Safe.
You can drive to my gym.
The gym. Okay. I was thinking across the street there's a combination Taco Bell and pizza, but the gym. I
No.
like the gym. Okay,
Gym's
so
better.
I'm going to airdrop you the coordinates for a gym. It's very safe.
Okay,
I'll
I'll
meet
meet
you
you
there.
there as soon as possible.
Be safe.
Click.
And always in the future. I'm just gonna act like I'm still on the phone. Yes, it's you gotta answer my phone calls. See, I'm. Yes, apologies. I understand completely. You know, good help is so hard to come by, but luckily I have you. Still,
Get in the car.
Who are you talking
she
to?
was very apologetic. She was.
Just,
It's a lot going on.
Who are you talking
She's
to? It's like, what the
very busy.
fuck? Come on.
Into the
Is she
car.
okay? Did you find? Is she in danger?
I'm disguising it a lot on my face. I carry worry very well, but
Are
I
you
kind of
worried?
feel like my chest is so tight that I might be dying.
Okay, that's an anxiety attack. You are experiencing.
I don't like it.
Mm.
Here. I'm here, Aubrey. And
Yes,
he
get
gets
close. You
back
smell like gasoline. It's helping.
No, shut up. Put your head here.
I do
All
wonder
right.
if gasoline is calming.
Take a
This
deep
is-
breath. I'm guessing we're in the back seat.
Yeah.
All right. Now, name 5 things you can see.
You know the anxiety.
Shut up.
Wow.
I know this.
That's
Several
impressive.
cigarette butts, empty bottle, dirty wife beater, the
Good.
floor. The floor going by really fast.
Aubrey, focus.
Rust?
4 things you can smell.
Gasoline. Cigarettes. Mold? Cars shouldn't smell moldy. Rust.
3 things you can hear. 3 things you can hear.
Ambrose's voice. The road going by. It shouldn't feel like it's that close. And I can tell we're about to reach 35 miles an hour because the car is beginning to shake. Shaking car.
Take a deep breath with me, even though we don't need it. Let's take a deep breath together and inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold and release. 1, 2, 3, 4. How do you feel?
Like that time when we were in the bedroom and you said, hold your breath, this is only going to hurt for a minute.
So you guys are driving down the way to get it over to Max's.
Oh!
Max's gym.
Max is like,
It was a piercing. They were doing my first piercing. I've never had one and I'm a rock star.
Something got
It
pierced.
assured me that I needed one.
And
sure something got pierced, bud.
with that, we're gonna take a 15-minute break.
Oh boy.
We'll be back in a little bit. I do want to say that the Be Right Back screen is not working right now, so it's gonna be a black screen with no music for some reason. I've been trying to troubleshoot it, but it's broken.
Do you know what is working?
Enjoy the darkness. We'll see you in 15 minutes.
Ambrose as a Heart shirt. Nerd.
It's a great shirt. Love it. All right,
I
welcome
needed,
back.
I needed a comfort shirt.
Yeah, we all need a comfort shirt. I mean, who doesn't? Anyway,
I'll wear
welcome
you like
back.
a shirt.
If you're just joining us,
That's
welcome to
comforting.
the stream. If you were here before, hey, thanks for sticking around. We love you.
Blah.
All right. You guys were just finishing up at the 7-Eleven when you also got a phone call from Victoria asking to meet at a safe place. Max offered up his gym. That's where you're headed to now. We'll say in that time, you guys have arrived. Start making way inside. Max, you have your watchdogs are all there. Frankie, the one that you interact with the most, he's up on the outside of your office, looking down, kind of like surveilling everything, making sure everything is going okay. He seems to have taken upon himself to be like he wants to be your right hand man. You can tell by his reactions and whatnot.
Yeah, I caught that when we first started talking to him. Yeah, and I think we're walking up, and I'm like, everything going good, no problems.
Everyone waves at you and nods. You see him Frankie, make his way down the steps. Yeah, hey boss, everything's all good. We're got our boys working hard here.
Yeah,
You know, we got your watch is taking care of things outside. Quiet night.
we should be expecting someone. Well, one person.
Okay.
I'm not sure if if more than one person comes by, you immediately alert me.
Yeah, no problem. Description.
And I'll give the description of Victoria because I don't remember what she. Well,
Mhm.
yeah, I do. But Christian doesn't remember at the time.
Gotcha.
His
Yep.
brain's farting. But he just gives description of Victoria.
Gotcha. All right. Freddie is like, yeah. Got it. Cool, boss. No problem. I got you. All right.
Remember what it's like when I used to have staff.
He then goes to the front entrance and just stands outside, in between the door frame, like leaning up against it.
Okay.
I'm guessing you all going into the office, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything you guys want to do while you're here in the meantime, or?
I mean, we're just waiting. We're just waiting. I'm hoping that because he went through that panic attack, but how is Aubrey doing now? How's he looking at the current time?
He thinks that deep breathing is like just something you have to do because no one ever told him to stop. So he's just been. He looks like he's grown red, like near to pass out because he hasn't used his lungs in a long time. They don't work.
Right.
Bree, you can stop. You could have stopped 20 minutes ago.
If it's helping.
I'm starting to get used to it again. Like it's like when someone reminds you that you're walking.
Oh God!
And now you feel like you can't walk right. Am I doing this right?
You look like you got the blush of life on you again. It's interesting.
It's good. It's good look on you.
I thought there was a cat here.
Oh no, Sugar's at the house, not at the gym. Sugar doesn't really come by.
Oh, this is bullshit.
I'm sorry. We'll see Sugar soon. I'm sure. She is an explorer of many types, so she might visit.
I just feel like I could really use a friend right now, and I've never seen you talk cat, but I love the idea of it.
It's new for me too. I'm still getting used to myself. Honestly, I'm not. I'm wondering if it's just cats. I'm wondering if there are other animals I can.
Oh, can we go to the zoo?
I'm not sure if we make it in time.
Do you think penguins are nice, or like, does the tuxedo mean they're assholes?
I'm sure. That's a good question.
I hope they're nice. I would be very upset if they were not.
I'm sure they're jerks in all animal kingdoms.
What if they're all the worst?
Oh, if they're all the worst, that's unfortunate.
Then I'm glad they're in the cage. Like I win.
What a terrible.
They deserve to be in there. Those damn birds.
Oh my God.
You're in between the two.
While this is happening here,
It's called passing time.
we're rapping on the door.
Right? I once saw a penguin in a sweater. It's cute.
You guys hear a rapping on the door to the office.
Yeah.
Hey, I think your friend is here. Your guest.
Send her up.
I like
And
your doorman.
The door opens up like right away, and
Mm.
behind Frankie, is Victoria. This is our guest NPC
Hey, big fucking story out there.
for tonight.
I was this close to thinking it was going to be Mother, and I was so worried.
Surprises, surprises.
Victoria, we meet again.
Victoria, it's always a pleasure.
And you see, she kind of looks a little fucked up. a little messed up.
Little fucked up. Oh,
Little
shit.
fucked
A
up.
little bit.
Paint a picture. What are we looking
Yeah,
at?
define fucked up.
How much fucked up?
So there would definitely be bruising on the cheek, a busted lip. Clothes are not as well kept as they are. Just they look like they've been tussled a bit. Hair's out of place. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Definitely
Great.
look like she's had a little bit of a hurt.
Overstepping his boundaries as he's wont to do, and feel free to rebuff. He runs over and he immediately pushes the hair from her face, and he's eyeing her, and he's like, "Who did this to you?"
I'm fine.
You don't look fine.
Look and feel aren't the same thing, sugar.
So you feel fine.
You wanted to talk to me?
My mother. Where is she?
She was taken.
You had one job.
I did everything I could.
You're
She was
still
taken-
standing, so you didn't do everything you could.
She was taken right under my hands. I was fighting to save her, but this person was nothing I was prepared to deal with. This
So
wasn't
you
anyone I
gave
was
up.
prepared to. No, I was thrown against a wall, and she was gone before I could go do anything.
Aubrey, let's get the full story before we go hurling
Insight check.
anything we don't want to.
I'm sorry, what is that, Robin?
Can I do a check to see if she's telling the truth?
Yeah, absolutely.
Insight.
That's the insight check. So
That's
the
that. That's that.
And Rick is standing silently in the corner with his hands, and just in the shadows, you could probably see just a gleam of his
That's
eyes,
that wits awareness.
cat eyes.
Yep, that's
Yeah, just like staring at them.
that's wits and insight.
Insight. Oh.
5. 1, 2, 3 successes and 2 failures.
Yep,
Ah.
she's being very honest.
Aubrey, before we go ripping people apart that don't need it, what like and Max goes to his mini fridge, which is a freezer, and it's a boxing gym. It's a fucking he's got an ice pack or 3 in there, and just walks over and hands one over to you, Victoria.
Thanks.
Now what happened?
Watching over your mother. Thought I'd give her a little bit of time. Found her a couple days ago. Checked in on her. And this man with some red tattered cloak over his head, frail as all hell, but certainly didn't feel that way. Strong as a fucking truck. Came barreling through. He had something with him. I was thrown. Your mother was taken. I
What do you
tried to
mean,
run after her.
something?
Best way I could describe it. You probably won't believe me, but some kind of demon.
Oh no.
He was all the muscle. And what did this?
You were followed.
I'm good for a human. I ain't no vampire.
This thing in the hood, did you get a good look at it? Or I know it was only a couple blinks, but every detail counts.
Trail. Drove a hearse. About all I got.
Demon look like?
I'm sorry, what?
What did this demon look like?
Did the demon
So
look like?
it looked more like a
Demo.
I'm not sure if anyone here is familiar with the term shadow figure. Like the things you think you see at nighttime of a person walking past in the darkness.
I hate that.
Yep, those are shadow
hate-
figures, and that's exactly
that.
what this thing looked like. But it had where its eyes would be were red glowing dots.
I convey. Shadow-like figure, something you see out of corner of your eye in the middle of the night, something you hear about in midnight tales. Red piercing eyes.
Let's see, who would we know that would drive a hearse, wear a red cloak, and have a particular interest in people or things? Spectoral, could you see through this apparition?
No,
No, just a shadowy mess.
That's as harvesty as it gets.
Did it seem very undead to you, this thing?
I don't measure the weight of an undead when it throws me against a wall. So, if we're measuring it that way, dead as a fucking doornail.
What the
Aubrey,
fuck?
she wouldn't have stood a chance.
So
I
I'm
did.
supposed to be forgiving.
Well, in their circumstance, yes. It's only so much person can do.
I did everything I could.
If this was someone you all cared about, if this was me, Ambrose, if this was me, and someone failed to protect me, how would you feel?
Aubrey, how would you feel about me flaying your little Victoria alive right now, piece by piece? Maybe the full truth isn't out of her yet. I could bring it out of her. Is that what you want me to do? Do you want me to use my exquisite power to do that? I could.
Stop it, both of you.
I'm not a cruel person.
I am. And that's what
Just-
I would do. And looks at Victoria. Is that the whole truth?
Unless you want to hear about my fucking childhood, yeah, that's the whole fucking truth.
It looks like we're going to need to take a little trip to the graveyard.
Victoria, you failed me. In a way that won't soon be forgiven. You understand that?
I understand that it's not easy to forgive. I still have more I can do for you. I
How
came
could
to
I
you.
trust you with anything now? I
You've
trusted you
me.
with the most important thing in my life.
You've trusted me with things for a long time. I did what I needed to do. The only reason I didn't fight for her, more than I could have, was because I was no match. That's
You know what the
why I
disappointing
came to
thing is,
you when I
Victoria?
could.
The disappointing thing is if it was me and I was protecting you, I wouldn't have been lucky enough to walk away because I wouldn't have stopped coming. That's why you disappoint me. And Aubrey leaves the room.
Acting like I got special blood and everything.
You're just a human. You're nothing special. You couldn't have defeated this person. Don't feel bad about it, darling.
Go comfort him, please.
And he will. He goes to follow Aubrey.
We're gonna touch on Aubrey and Ambrose in a second. We're gonna stay here with Max and Victoria.
How's your head?
Haven't had any complaints.
Not Good reference. Not what I was talking about.
No!
Uh,
Sorry, mute.
I know concussions can be a bitch and a half, so I want to make sure
Just-
you're doing good.
Okay, hand that back. I may be human, but I ain't frail.
I don't believe you are. I mean, you did try to protect someone against a force that is very not human. So kudos to you on that. And Aubrey's just understandably angry.
Yeah.
His mother means a lot to him, and the fact that you found him, the fact that you found her, that's that's good. But don't. It'll be fine. You'll gain his trust again. Might take a little longer. Yeah, it's just fucked up. And I'm sorry you got hurt.
I figured when I took on a job from a vampire that things weren't going to be easy.
That's fair.
I do feel bad, though. He's a good kid.
He is.
And the last thing I wanted to do was disappoint him.
Hey, you were alive to tell us that something went wrong. That's leaps and bounds.
He doesn't wish I was. That's okay.
Yeah, what does Victoria look like besides beaten up? That's a good question.
Where is it? Long, straight black hair, a gymnast's physique, about 5'8", sharp facial features, dry wash jeans, black tank top, denim jacket, eggplant lipstick, reflective aviator sunglasses, high-rise black leather military boots,
You're the boss.
trimmed fingernails with no paint on them. Her look matches her persona, strong woman who doesn't care about what people think of her so long as they don't interfere with her job.
Gotcha. All we can do now is find her. Right? Maybe going back to the scene of what happened, we'll get a clue as to. No, you do know, but we don't know if it was him or not. Fuck. But do we know that the harvester drove a hearse?
No, that part is new information to you guys, and you don't know who might drive a hearse.
That fits their aesthetic so fucking much. That's so disgustingly obvious. God fucking damn it. All right. I'm sure you can make it up in some other way, but the fact that you are alive to give us the information in the first place is already leaps and bounds. That's all I want to say.
Yeah.
And you can opt in to help, stay here, heal up. We're not forcing you to do anything.
I do what I can. If I could have beat him, I would have.
Oh, no. You got that look on you.
Why? Because we're in a gym and you seem to have a gymnast vibe of you? You think you know I can fight? Or is it just the rested bitch face?
It's that, but it's also the fact that you're beat up, not dead. And that's already high praise. And again, the fact that you are working with vampires speaks to your character as well. So I'm taking those and kind of combining them into my opinion of you.
Speak a lot about not knowing about me.
Oh.
What kind of characteristics do you think I got?
Tough, a bitch, but you care. You care enough to face someone's wrath.
You think so highly of me? It's sweet, Sha. And she'll walk over, she'll put back whatever she was holding on her face back into the refrigerator.
It's what leaders do, you know.
Leaders?
Oh yeah, the boss of this gym and leader of those two.
I'm surprised he's letting anyone run any kind of show. I'm surprised you know how to go along with it.
I met a lot of people in my life, so it's good to know what tactics work on which people. Think of every fight as every conversation as a fight. Figure out your moves. Win the match.
Gonna sit kind of like there's a desk there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna sit edge of the desk, cross her arms. So what's your next move in your head with me?
Well, I want you on good terms with Aubrey again. So, because you seem to be good people with them, and he's already lost a lot of resources. So I want to make sure that you two can at least be friendly with one another.
I don't know if the other one would like how friendly we can get.
They don't like a lot of new people. They're not a new people kind of person. They're very set upon who they know. They're all right. Just gotta find the right words.
Seems the right words for me. Or nothing. Just dropping dead and going 6 below.
You might be right about that, but at the same time, if you help Aubrey more than you already have, then I'm sure you will get in both of their good graces. I would just be careful around the one that doesn't like you.
One.
'Cause they're complicated, and by complicated I mean annoying. But they mean well.
You really seem to care about him.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. We recently lost somebody, so we're a little antsy about losing anybody else.
Well, I'll keep trying to rack my brain. I'm sure we'll figure out something to do in the meantime, but I'll keep trying to think. See if
Hey,
there's anything I can scrounge up for him.
yeah, sure. I mean, here's a. I'm not sure if you've done this before. Here's a tip: when you think about the memory about being thrown, just look at all your senses individually, and then see what you remember smelling. If you taste anything in the air, what you touched, what you saw. If any of those make a memory or an observation, just say it out loud.
You're quite interesting.
Thank
'Cause
you.
the way I normally remember things is keeping my mind off something and just pops out into my head. So
Mm. You all got a methods. All
suppose we
right,
do.
yeah. I think we should see how those two are doing. Hopefully, I will go first just in case someone tries something.
So
Yeah.
while that's happening, we're going to go to the conversation in the other room that's happening at the same time as this. Ambrose, you walked in. By the way, Ambrose, I just realized you're looking like a specific someone. So you
You
were
know
speaking.
exactly who that.
I know exactly who it
Yes.
is, but you were speaking to
Yes.
Victoria
And I'm about
like your old pals. I just realized.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you and
So
Aubrey are in the other room.
Ambrose
Aubrey,
walks in.
wait, on. Aubrey,
Sorry.
where did you go first?
I think he's walking to the closest exit. He's trying to get out of there.
Okay, all right. So you left the apartment then. You left it all together.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the gym. So you left the gym altogether and you went to outside into the main street.
I imagine he's just rounding the corner to get outside of what would be like a garage front door or whatever. He's turned the corner
Mm-hmm.
before Ambrose is able to catch him.
And he does. He's closing in behind and he pulls him into perhaps a dark, secluded, just an alleyway or a secluded alcove or something. And he
Aubrey
pushes him back.
immediately gets aggressive. He turns, he pushes back, pushing Ambrose up against the closest wall he can. And if Ambrose allows it, he pushes hard and he leans in and he tries desperately to kiss him.
He allows it.
Ambrose, you would be able to feel the warmth of tears running down his cheeks. You would feel every inch of his hands trying to grab onto you like he's trying to hold something solid. And he's pulling into you like it's a rough, violent, passionate, extremely physical situation where he needs something or someone.
And Ambrose allows him to do this. But as Aubrey is kissing Ambrose, this is a different face. This is a different feel. Where Ambrose naturally looks a little bit more severe, a little bit more hard and sharp, even in his natural form, just a little bit more hardened. This form, with the strong jaw, the soft, caring eyes, the expression that every expression he has, that this face. Hold on a quick. That this face is giving you and what you're feeling against him radiates comfort and security and protection. You feel it melting against you, not his skin, but like his mouth melting against you and allowing you to penetrate, however, like just it's a safe and comforting embrace. And he pulls back just a little bit. You remember, you're not staring into Ambrose's face at all, but this face looks lovingly like you have never been looked at like this before. And it pulls you in, this particular face.
He shoves you harder. Where are you? Just do this for me. Just be you. Why can't you just do this for me? I want to be rough, make it hurt. I need this.
Aubrey. And he holds him by the waist and he pulls a little bit away. Look at me. What I said earlier, I didn't mean it. It was full of grief and anger from losing Cannon. You don't deserve to be hurt. And I love you, Aubrey.
I held them both. I'm not mad at her.
Listen to me.
I wasn't there, and she needed me. They needed me.
And he flips him around this time, so he's shoved up against the wall, and his arm goes right to his chest and lifts up his chin, like right there.
Immediately closes his eyes. Just do it.
Take a deep breath for me. Together. Ready? In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Your little ghoul couldn't have done anything. If I suspect what this fiend is, neither you nor her combined, or all of us, for that matter, might have escaped with our lives. That doesn't mean I told you to just give up mortal attachments. I didn't mean that. Listen to me now. Hold on to them. They're your humanity.
I should have.
I'm sorry this is all that I can be right now. You understand why. One day I can... What you need now, what we need.
It's enough. It's enough. And he tries to kiss you again.
He stops his face just inches from his. Wake up. Listen to me right now. This creature worships death, has a spectral, demonic thing attached to it. I don't know much about this clan, but if it is the clan that I'm thinking of, she is in great danger. We can fight the tangible, The intangible is much harder, especially those certain clans, necromancers and grave robbers, the clan of death. You need to be thinking clearly. You need to be here and present, Aubrey. I will give you anything you want later. I will give you all of myself later. But now you must concentrate and focus on your mother.
You see a visage that you know to be as close to Aubrey, as the stony exterior that is the mask slips over his face, and tears begin to dry, and a cold smile creeps over his lips. Well then, let us get to business.
I think so. I am proud of you, Aubrey. Stay stronger just for a little longer. Can you do that?
I can always do that.
And he grabs him by the face, and he does kiss him back this time. Not with Aubrey kissing him back, but he melts into his face and pulls away.
Come now. There are monsters that need slaying.
Wipes tears and pulls him close and pulls him back in.
So as you start to have that embrace again, Max and Victoria, you guys are making your way out into the street, and you see the two of them having this moment.
And we saw the end of the kiss, or we saw them pushing away from
Just
each
the
other?
hugging. You didn't see anything before that. You saw just the hugging.
I think we should go back to where they were taken. At least to start.
Perhaps we should talk about this first. Going in without any preparation might be a little hard.
Hmm.
Let's go back inside. I don't care to have this conversation out here in the open where anybody can hear us.
Oh.
And leads Aubrey back in, holding him closely to himself.
And back to my office, I guess.
Excuse me.
Victoria, detail us again exactly what happened, to the best of your ability, from the top.
I do have some fuzzy bits, so I apologize.
You have nothing to apologize for.
Honey, I've got everything to apologize for.
It's not your best performance, but you've lived up to your name. You found her. Now let's find her again.
Starting from the top. Your mother was at a Holiday Inn for 2 days. I kept her there to give her some time. Make sure that she was well prepared, well feeling. Went in to check on her. And suddenly, shadowy, what do you call it? Is it a demon?
Could be, or wraith, or ghost, or spirit, or demon.
All of the above.
Mm.
Walked in with frail, red hooded, old hood tattered to hell. I tried to defend her. Didn't quite work.
Did they say anything? Or they just attack you? Both of them.
Did they say anything?
The only thing that would have been so was take that one, do what you want with the other.
Okay. What did the voice sound like?
It's lucky she got away.
Raspy. If have you ever heard a person who had way too much to smoke and drink in their life, and they have like two voices coming out at the same time when they speak?
Yeah.
It's that with the raspy gruffness to it.
Have you ever heard 1,000 spiders trying to pretend they're human?
It's gonna be me in 10 years.
Spiders, man.
No, I've not.
Um,
Yeah, they said something along the lines of take this one, leave the other. Sounded like someone who smoked, drank,
Interesting.
messed up their throat.
Now, granted, I don't know much about this individual. Nothing, actually. I know nothing. I know the tiniest bit about their clan. Nothing really worth mentioning. Just from being around, as one has. There's one clan that deals with death, and that is the Hecate clan. Although I don't know if this is who this individual is. They are the clan of death. I hear that their embraces are quite painful. Normal embraces are like sex, like ecstasy.
Oh, I know what that's like. You don't have to explain it.
No, you're not all that.
I was just saying the bare minimum.
If
Just saving you
some-
some air, some time.
If some clans are known as the Fiends, this clan would be known as Devil Kindred Corpses. They have an obsession with death, and yet someone from this supposed clan, I don't know, take someone alive doesn't make sense unless they're trying.
Aubrey, someone want you dead?
Aubrey's dead.
Does someone want you deader?
I was thinking the same thing. Why lure us out? Do we have something he would want? He was luring Kiernan.
Wait. We ask about enemies that might not like you.
I'm downright lovable.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
does he know about her?
But what would he gain by knowing about a human?
Fucking with you.
The living isn't
What
the
would he
point.
have against me?
You are Mr. Popular.
Was Mr. Popular.
Yeah, you still are.
I
You
mean,
still are.
You don't stop destroying your enemy once you ruin their finances.
You also don't just get unpopular.
Mm.
Not
So we-
immediately.
We have ourselves a fan.
Play.
This is fan behavior.
God.
Oh,
What kind of fans
fantastic.
have you had?
No. Talking about a certain missing hand individual.
I think if anyone
Aubrey.
knows what kind of fans I've had, the things I've been sent in boxes you wouldn't believe.
Gross.
Perhaps
What is Aubrey's sire's name?
Aether.
Aether.
Aether, thank you.
Would Aubrey know that this guy's a collector of artists? Did Imogen share that with us in some fashion? or
Oh,
another? That was in front of us, right?
that was in front of you. Nothing is really known as to the reasons for what the harvester collects, who he collects, why he collects. It's only known that he prefers a living person, but he'll always take a body if needed.
Oh, God damn it. First. Okay. What?
If she's bait, do you think that she's still alive?
Give you
The
false.
optimist.
Someone
Listening.
lie to me, please!
I won't lie to you, but I will be optimistic.
It's not her that he wants, it's you. She's nobody to him.
So we make a trade.
No. Shan't.
Shan't or can't?
Shan't.
What are the chances of us walking into the graveyard and walking out?
Not good, and I won't lie to you there. We need somebody with information. Perhaps that fellow at the tea shop, perhaps Cameron. If anybody's going to know anything about anyone, it's either going to be those two or the Goulon
The
sisters.
Goulons love Max.
Don't love us, Aubrey.
Not fans. Maybe we should go to the tea shop.
Perhaps we could all. I don't like splitting up. I don't want to do that. Perhaps there's merit in this for acquiring information.
Do you think
could-
we could ask more of Cameron? Just keeping the secret is about as much as I want from him.
He's washed his hands of me, but I could try. I would try for you. I'd go back down there for you. Of
Let's
course
stop
I would.
with the people that we don't want to owe more to.
Mm.
The tea shop and then the Goulons, and we all go together. I don't want to be in a room where you all aren't.
Wait, we have an information person available. We do. We have Megan.
Megan.
Maybe
Didn't
I mean if
one
they
of
can
you get
hack
her
they can hack
number?
some cameras and see where this hearse went. Hearses are hard to hide.
Max, was it you that has Megan's number? I remember someone getting Megan's number.
A number, for God's sakes. And he pulls out his phone. Megan. Might we speak? Oh, I should put this. Well, how do people do emojis? Here.
Do you want to do
Happy
it?
face. Heart. XOXO Gossip Girl.
Gossip Girl.
It's a thing I used to do. Never mind. It's a sentimental thing. Forget it.
I'll remember that. XOXO. Gossip Girl.
Right.
Victoria, I think you need to get out of town for your own safety. If he knows that there's anyone else important to me, you're liable to go missing as well.
Charming that you're saying I'm important.
Well, I said it behind closed doors, so don't get too big of a head. It's not
Already
like we
got
announced it to the world.
Well,
I think I could be a bit more of help to you.
Do tell.
Your mother.
Charming
You know
lady.
how? Huh?
Charming lady, I'm a fan. Go on.
I tracked her for a long time. And she's not someone you would regularly think could just slip through. So when I finally caught her, what do you think I would do?
What did you do? You slippery minx.
hey.
Why didn't you tell me from the start?
You
Hold
And you
this
had me
back.
yelling.
Why would you
It's-
hold this
it's-
back?
It's like I got thrown into a wall or something.
That is
Oh my
true.
gosh.
That is true. That is the truth. Wow, look at that. Look at
Very
that.
good. I underestimated you for the last time. Never again.
There was a time other than today?
No, just a few minutes ago. But you got hit in the head. I don't blame you. It's easy to forget.
My-
You know,
All right.
you make black and blue look unbelievable. Good colors on you.
I haven't told that yet.
So this tracker, how do we do it? Max knows about GPS. He has a GED.
Oh, big tough guy got a GED.
They're
Hey,
both.
education
letters.
is important. What can I say?
You didn't get your GED?
Did
Me?
I get my GED?
No, neither of these two got their GEDs.
I just learned to read.
Does Ambrose
Recently.
look different than
Ambrose
before?
Yeah.
Ambrose looks
And
Ambrose
so
is not-
He
right
did not
now,
look like Ambrose. He didn't turn
Correct.
back into Ambrose. He still looks like
Okay.
A hunk.
blonde, strong, jaw, kind.
I feel like
Beautiful
this is
blue
a
eyes.
reference to a previous
Mhm.
show.
Well, I was going to say both of you could get on with your looks. I suppose you don't have to get a GED. You could have done the same thing. And she points to Max. But I guess you got to be smart and tough.
Willing and
I
able.
wanted to get my GED, but Aether said pretty boys shouldn't think so much.
Hey, it's never too late. Never
You
too
said
late for
Something
you.
along the same lines.
Never too late for
Sort
either
of.
of you. Tracker.
Something along
how
the
how
same
does this work?
lines.
What are we doing? Never
What
too late
kind of
for either?
tracker is it? Dylan.
It's just like a one of those air tags.
Okay,
Oh,
so it's an
nice.
app tracker.
Cool.
Hand me your phone.
Sure, hands
It's
on
the new Apple, so
the new Apple.
be nice with it.
Hey, don't worry. I've also got a GED.
Hey,
I think I got this.
hey, look at that.
And she
Good
puts
enough
in
diploma.
the information. And it also puts in her phone number. Slides it back over. Other ways to get a hold of me. Work related or not.
Oh.
Only work related, thank you.
Wasn't talking to you, pretty boy.
Oh.
She admits that you're pretty.
I have eyes. I also have opinions, but I got eyes.
I only pay her for the eyes, but the opinions they are free.
You can pay extra and maybe get rid of them.
no, I live for them.
Careful, Ambrose likes eyes.
I'm watching Ambrose. Like Max is just like he like pets the top of their head.
All the times we spent in the cafes late at night,
Calm
analyzing the people around us. I love your
Five,
sense of humor.
breathe,
Is amazing.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, you remember those? I am
hard to forget.
surprised. I mean, I didn't think rock stars remembered when they hung out, just little old people.
Stop. There's nothing little about you.
You neither.
So looking at the phone,
Just
with the
holding,
credentials-
just holding Ambrose by the arm, just like locked in.
The
He
floor
doesn't go
caves in
anywhere.
a little from pressure.
Just like,
So from looking at the phone with the details that Victoria just slid back over to you guys, you see that the tracking beeping is in one simple location here in the city. It is in the cemetery.
son of a
It was the
fuck.
harvester. It was the we didn't guess wrong.
You didn't guess wrong like that. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Damn.
This is not the least bit comforting, however.
Caesar, I told you you'd fuck me over somehow. I told you. I fucking.
That wasn't my fault.
This is
I'm
true.
just the messenger.
Yeah.
I'll take
Thank
we're
you.
fucked
Yeah.
for 1,000.
Yeah. I'll take it. You're still the messenger of my doom. I appreciate that. I appreciate you.
You are the harbinger of mayhem.
There you go.
Ooh, put that in my Twitter bio.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. See? And
No,
just
but-
like just hold like I feel like Max is actually legit grappling Ambrose.
He is grappling him, very much so.
Like it's just like hold
If he
it,
could hold
it
his
doesn't look like a grab, but it's like a legit like kind of
If he
like
could hold
elbow
his mouth, he would be.
Mm-hmm.
Right to
Yeah.
the bottom
Like-
weapon.
Hey, she's gonna come close, a little too close for,
Oh,
for
God.
what she should, and go, relax. He's never hugged me the way I saw him just hugging you. Chill.
Gosh, you have to be some kind of genius to do this with a phone and a tracker.
Mm.
I told you I got a GED.
GD's in the house tonight.
2 brains.
2 braids, no cells.
1 cell.
One cell,
It's a new
one-
iPhone.
One cell, one tracker.
Our group
What
shirt is
iPhone?
just 2 GEDs, 4 times the attitude.
Two,
How's
two GEDs and
how's
3
Ambrose
dick
looking after
beers.
that comment? I'm curious. How's Ambrose looking after that comment?
Throat like he's a statue.
Uh-huh.
Like he is really trying not to morph, but you could probably see like ripples under his skin.
Oh, do I know you?
Nails
Imagine-
elongate. I should hope not.
Have you wondered? This person could probably keep an eye on our little problem with the other one, the sire that we need to maintain tabs on.
Looks like I'm open and available for jobs, whatever you need me for. I owe you.
Could you look for possible job offers for Dear Rockstar?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to hire
gotta start
somebody
paying
to do
rent
the
soon.
job. I can't be just caught doing the job, but I could probably hire some people to take those jobs.
Hire some people who have money.
So,
You got to pay
private
rent first.
investigator / manager?
I was going to be your manager. You. Mm-mm. I'm calm, Max. Just let me go. I'm
No,
okay.
I'm not gonna let you. No, hell no. What? No, No.
And that was a small thing, and he starts clawing it. That was a very small thing.
She's just gonna stand, just
personal
one
assistant,
step back,
like, walking
right
with
out
it,
of.
walking with you. It's like a personal assistant.
Moment, you all, the three coterie members, you guys get a text message.
Oh fuck!
From an unknown number.
Fuck!
Does everyone have our number?
Everyone just has a number.
We must be listed in the book.
Yeah.
Funny you say that. Anyway,
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry.
There's a book?
when
There's a
you
book?
open up the text message, you see that there is a picture of not an elderly woman, but she is in her late 50s, early 60s.
Fuck.
And she is sitting inside of a mausoleum. And you see the shadow figure standing in the corner. Underneath the picture, the message simply reads, "He left. I needed someone in his place."
Give me the keys. I'm going to learn how to drive tonight.
Oh, no. Not in that rust bucket. No. Everybody get in my car now.
Do you know how to fight a ghost? Do you know how to fight a demon? No, because you can't. You can't. It's like fighting air. So yes, let's all go. Let's all go.
Yeah, and fuck it, why not?
Yes,
Figure-
exactly.
Figure it out on the go.
Exactly. Yes, we will go. Aubrey, get your gun, and I will prepare.
I always have my gun.
Gun.
Locked and loaded.
It's does and how does in the photo are they like unconscious or like how are they looking?
Awake, scared.
He thought his embrace was painful. I'm going to teach this man the meaning of pain.
We're gonna try. We're gonna fucking try.
Do you have any weapons? Do you have anything? Anything? And don't say these guns.
That's corny, so no, I was not gonna say that. But
Bring your guns.
it's my best that I don't really fuck with guns. I haven't fucked with guns in a long time.
All right. Do you have a Bible? I don't know. A crucifix?
I've seen The Exorcist. I am going to be God's instrument, and his body is going to learn a few things.
You are going to be salsa once he stomps on top of you a little bit.
The fact that they taunted us means
Well, they know we're
something.
coming,
They know we're coming.
but they don't know how I come. I come big.
Get in the car.
Maybe you can talk to me about that later. Let's go in the car, darling.
Oh my god. Jesus goddamn fucking.
Be safe.
Yeah, I was about to say, you guys
Stay safe, Victoria.
just leaving Victoria to stay at the gym. What's the plan?
I mean,
We can't put her in harm's way. She's done enough for me.
We could. I could.
you
No
won't.
offense, Victoria, but you
Oh.
itch my bones in the way I could never do.
You keep talking about this Operation Human Shield, and I just don't think Max is gonna go for it.
I could literally make her into a human shield.
You've
That's
explained
really
the
sweet of
dynamics
you.
of to me on paper.
I have.
What do you want to do, Victoria?
I owe him. And she's gonna walk over to Aubrey, just kind of give him a little like bump on the chest. You tell me what you need from me. No charges. I've got your back.
He leans in. Survive this. I need to enjoy the rest of those coffee dates, and you have a lot more left in them. I don't like the beverage, but I enjoy the company.
Then you stay alive, so then I can get you those jobs, okay?
Oh, I just got a shiver down my spine. Let's go. I can't get any more afraid. Jobs. Gross.
Grabs Aubrey very possessively and pulls him close.
If I'm lucky, I won't survive
Victoria
this.
a finger.
Go.
Oh, she'll just wave.
You are. See, this is what I was talking about when you asked me what I feel about you. This is the bitch part. I'm like, I'm not.
She has no fear. There's nothing in
It's
there.
crazy. Like, I
You got
respect
that
it. Out of
Right?
respect, it's like, wow.
This fucking dick. I got that too late.
Like, God, you.
Max's dick beaters away.
What? The whole gym hears that. Like, what? Max's dick beaters. What the fuck? What?
I'm wearing my brown pants.
Jesus, Lord, save me.
All right. We're actually going to stop right there with you guys heading out and towards the cemetery.
Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. Like,
Fine,
Vikings used to
towards
show
the
up without clothes
cemetery.
on all the
There you
time.
go.
It was a fear
Perfect.
tactic. I say we do it.
So thank you
fully
very
naked.
much, everyone, for joining us in this evening, this episode
yes.
of Darkness Over New Orleans. And very, very big thank you for Click Click Snack for joining us as Victoria.
Throw it to Victoria. Let them know where we can catch
Yep,
you.
I was about to say, please do give us all the deets and please promote anything you may be working on or have coming
and while
up.
you do, please go to the Discord or Roll for Dylan's Discord and check out Denola art because there is art
Yep.
of Victoria.
Speaking
Oh,
of
she's a
Discord,
baddie.
No way.
She's a baddie.
She's a baddie.
So fast.
So fast.
Hang on. I gotta see. So fast. Okay. God. Wonderful. Hi, my name is Serenity. You can find me as Clickety Clack Snack or Click Clack Snack if you're nasty.
Oh, killing it.
Where you can find me, I have cool stuff on my link tree. Some of it is 18 plus, some of it isn't. That's fun. Additionally, places you can find me every Sunday. You can find me on Total Party Kiss, doing and running Tragedy of Theologian with a fluffy Goomba and other friends. This upcoming couple of weeks, I get to play, which is super fun. That is really all I'm doing right now. I have stuff in the future, but like I do cosplay and shit, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. They're fucking killer. That's
amazing.
fantastic cosplays.
Anybody have anything else that they want to plug before we hop out?
Plug?
No?
No.
Plug,
Plug no. I just want to say thank you,
therapy.
Serenity, for being cool. And as someone who's tortured by you on Sundays, thank you for not torturing me today.
Well, the character just tried to torture you a different way. So
Yeah.
just didn't work, which is fine.
It's fun. Thank you for teasing Ambrose and Aubrey and
You just
I
played
love
into it.
flirting with
I
death.
loved
Flirting
it.
with death.
Quite literally.
Quite
Dude.
literally.
It's spicy.
It's spicy and-
no.
And Shug, come on, Shug. All right, we're going.
Man,
we're going-
Victoria's so cool.
we're going
Zero
to-
fear. We probably should have brought Victoria along.
Victoria would die.
Yes,
So
Victoria would
before
die.
we jump in, we're going to be rating someone who's playing Vampire the Masquerade now. But I want to let everyone know that starting next Friday, I'm running an anthology series of one-shot dungeon crawls set in a Final Fantasy world setting. I'm calling it Final Fantasy Tower of Fates. It'll be every Friday from noon to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right here, Roll for Dylan. Our first group is going to be Danny, that Schaefer guy. It's going to be Captain K-Rail. It's going to be Parker Bliss, and it's going to be Natural Geekery.
Oh shit!
So we got an awesome lineup for our first game. So please swing by and check it out next Friday, right here, 12 p.m. noon. So we're going to jump into this raid right now. Let's see if this goes through. No, it doesn't because I put the wrong command in.
It's all good. Panic. What's the bit? Shit.
Panic at the disco.
Da, 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 da,
There it
da.
is. Okay, cool.
It's
So,
all good.
yeah, let's give these guys some love, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
And we're rating.
Yeah.
And we're doing this.